Hey everyone, it's Bill here. Getting back into the darts, so I'll be predicting the day 10 of the 2021 World Darts Championships. We had a little break. Hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas holidays. Stay safe. If you're like me in Ontario and Canada, you're into lockdown, so what better thing to do than watch some darts? So what I'm going to do is get into my predictions. Round 3 starts tomorrow, and I will give my predictions on who I think will get through in round 3. But before I do that, let's take a look back where I've been. So just going back through all the matches so far, there's been 63 matches that have taken place so far in the World Darts Championship, and I have 47 out of 63 correct. That is 75%. I'm pretty pleased with that, which means if I put some money down, I might want some cash. If you take a look at my scoring system, which is 3 points for a win and an extra point for getting the score correctly, I have 47 out of 63 picked correctly. I have 19 where I picked the score correctly and finished off with 160 points out of a possible 252. So not too badly considering getting 19 extra points for getting the score correctly. If you take a look at how I did on the on day 9, that was my best day. I got 26 points out of 32. I'm not going to rehash what happened on those matches, other than to say the only match I didn't get right, I guarantee I got 7 out of 8 right. But I'm pretty sure that the only match that I didn't get right, I would say a lot of people didn't get it right, and that was Jason Lowe beating Michael Smith 3-1. Michael Smith, I don't know. This is 2 years in a row where he's bowed out early. Last year to Luke Woodhouse, this year to Jason Lowe. I thought Jason Lowe played really, really well, put him under pressure, but that wasn't the Michael Smith that we've seen. And I know that Michael Smith was protecting a lot of money, or defending a lot of money, so that might be a bit of a free fall down the, well, not a free fall, but he'll certainly slide down the rankings. Puts a couple things in jeopardy, if you ask me, maybe even the Premier League in jeopardy, but certainly not a great performance there. But otherwise, I did fantastic. On that day, I had 7 out of 8 perfect, or called correctly, and of that I had 5 perfect scores. So can't do much better than that. And so I'm going to try to go through and do the same thing for the start of round 3. So tomorrow, day 10, there is 6 round 3 matches. So the difference now with round 3 matches is the best of 7. So the first 1 to 4 wins. So let's go through the schedule for tomorrow. The first game up, I think, will be the best game of the night, or the day and the night. And that is Krzysztof Rutowski against Simon Whitlock. Both look really, really good in their first round matches, or sorry, their first matches, which would have been their second round matches. I know they played in the World Cup where Simon Whitlock got the better of Krzysztof Rutowski, but I think I told everyone about it. I am jumping on the Krzysztof Rutowski train. And I'm not going to jump off that Krzysztof Rutowski train, at least not yet. So I'm going to take Krzysztof Rutowski to win this. I think it's going to be a great match. Very, very similar players in the fact that they're very well. I think Rutowski's just a little bit more consistent, but Simon Whitlock certainly has brought that consistency into his game. Big 180 hitter all of a sudden, where before he was really inconsistent. Kind of reminds me the way he's come up in the last half of this year is starting to remind me a lot of Krzysztof Rutowski. So. But I'm going to take Krzysztof Rutowski. I'm going to ride that train to Moneytown, hopefully. And I'm going to take Krzysztof Rutowski to win that one 4-3. I think it'll be a great match. It starts 7 o'clock my time. I'm going to set my alarm and I'm going to watch that one. I think it's going to be a great match. The next one up is hopefully dart rule number 5 applies. The tournament always gets better when Kim Huybrechts is no longer part of the tournament. And the person that I was looking at the beginning, Ryan Searle, who I expected to do a lot of damage and go a long way, is going to be playing Kim Huybrechts in the second game up. Yes, Kim Huybrechts has played pretty good. If you take a look at who he's played, though, first game really didn't get anything thrown at him. Second game, he took out the choke artist showed up, so he didn't expect much out of there. I think he'd lay even odds for me to beat Ian White in a big TV tournament. So not really impressed there. I know he's thrown some great averages. I just like Ryan Searle. I like him a lot. I like watching him play. I don't think he's going to even look at Kim Huybrechts when he's doing the get R and get all upset and gonna try to fight him. I think Ryan Searle laughed that crap off. And I look for Ryan Searle to win this one, and I'm going to take Ryan Searle to win this one 4-2. Next matchup, Dimitri Vandenberg against Jermaine Wadamita. Dimitri Vandenberg looked like on fire, and again, well, really good on TV. And playing Jermaine Wadamita, I think the pace might be a bit of an issue for Jermaine because Dimitri Vandenberg is going to slow it down. Jermaine Wadamita, I'd love to watch a match of Jermaine Wadamita against Ricky Evans. I think that'll be done in 5 minutes, but just Dimitri Vandenberg's just going to slow it down. Probably throw Jermaine a little bit off his pace and probably affect him a little bit. So I like Dimitri Vandenberg winning this one pretty big, and I'm going to take him to win that one 4-1. Now going to the night session, the first matchup I think will be a great one as well. Joe Cullen against Johnny Clayton. No, they're great friends. Both of them don't do really well in the World Championship. Similar matches, similar players, can light it up and then go off the boil and then go back on and then off. Their second round matches, Johnny certainly wasn't convincing. Joe was more convincing, and just based on that alone, I'm going to take Joe Cullen to win this one, but I think it'll be, again, another really tight one. And I'm going to take Joe Cullen to win this one 4-3. Next matchup, Peter Wright, defending world champion. I guess he won't be dressing up as the Grinch this time, but who knows what he comes out like, against Gabriel Clemens. They did meet in the European Championship, and Gabriel Clemens threw really, really great. I expect him to do the same. I think it's going to be a really good match, considering it's a 2 versus a 31. I think there's going to be other matches that have that gap in between them that is, they're not going to be as tight, even though you take a look at the Dimitri Vandenberg against Jermaine Wadamita. They're closer in the standings, but I don't think it's going to be as close as this one. I think Gabriel's going to take a couple sets for sure. Peter Wright probably starts off on fire, gets the first 2 sets, and then lets off the gas. I'll say Gabriel takes the next 2 sets, and then, you know, again, it's the Peter Wright. He'll take out some crazy number. He'll just wake up. Just like he took out a big number on him in the European Championship. I expect the same. I don't know if Gabriel's got the experience to just hang with someone who's going to be throwing 11 darters at him. Probably not consistently, but throwing 11 darters at him. So I just think Peter Wright's too good. Again, I think it's going to be a doozy. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes the other way. I'd be a lot more surprised if Jermaine Wadamita to beat Dimitri Vandenberg, to be honest with you. But I'm going to take Peter Wright to win this one 4-2. And the last match of the night, I think, is the trip out to the woodshed. Michael van Gerwen against Ricky Evans. A lot of things go against Ricky. I know they played last year. I thought Ricky had a great first-round match. But if you look at Michael van Gerwen will love Ricky Evans' pace. If you ever see when Michael van Gerwen plays really, really well, it's because the person in front of him is playing at a really good pace. Ryan Murray was playing at a good pace, keeping it going. Where he struggles is like the Glenn Durrants, the more slower players, the Simon Whitlocks that kind of slow it down a little bit. I think he's going to love Ricky Evans' pace, and Ricky Evans is just not consistent enough to hang with Michael van Gerwen. I again look for Michael van Gerwen. He's behind Peter Wright, so he's going to see what Peter Wright did. And I know those two chirp at each other, but you can just expect Michael van Gerwen just to torch the night. If you're going to see a 9-darter, I think this is the match you're going to see the 9-darter. And I'm going to take Michael van Gerwen to win this one 4-0. So to go back through the picks, Krzysztof Rutowski to beat Simon Whitlock 4-3. Ryan Searle to institute dart rule number 5 and beat Kim Huybrechts 4-2. And if Kim Huybrechts wins this, my next video, tears will be rolling down my face. God, can you imagine if Kim Huybrechts gets through and maybe faces James Wade in one of the worst personality matches to ever happen? Anyways, I digress. I'm picking Ryan Searle to win this one 4-2. Dimitri Vandenberg to beat Jermaine Wadamita 4-1. Joe Cullen to beat Johnny Clayton 4-3. Peter Wright to beat Gabriel Clemens 4-2. And Michael van Gerwen to beat Ricky Evans 4-0. Now, I'm really excited now to watch the round 3 matches. We go up one more set. I think the class rises up when you start getting into more sets. And to all the Michael Smith fans that are out there, I love watching Michael Smith play. I'm not a big fan, but if you take a look online, a lot of the predictors took Michael Smith to go to the final and win the final. I saw a lot of predictors pick him to win. I picked him to at least get to the semifinal. I didn't pick him to get any further. But if you take a look at that side of the draw, wow. If you take a look at the other sides of the draw, pretty much what's supposed to happen is happening. But if you take a look at that side of the draw, there is no Rob Cross. There is no Michael Smith. There is no Adrian Lewis. There is no Jamie Hughes. Someone like Danny Baggish. Someone like Adam Hunt. Someone like Dirk Van Dijvenbode. That guy's been to a quarterfinal all the time. Wow, has it ever opened up for them. Devin Peterson really opened up for him. So, again, if you're a Michael Smith fan, I'll cheers to you. You lost a lot of money. I only took him to the semifinal, so I'm still batting okay. I expect a new world number one, though. But I'll hold off and take my picks as we go. Everyone, hope you had a Merry Christmas, and look forward to watching the darts and come back with my predictions for day 11 tomorrow. Cheers.